Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here, welcome back to another SINoALICE video. Alright, so in this video we're gonna talk about energy. Alright, basically AP and what's the best way to use them, because I noticed not many players talk about this, so I figured this is a good opportunity since the game is still new. It's only one day, but I did play quite a lot, and one thing that I noticed, alright, so let's talk about mastery points for a little bit. When you upgrade your class specifically, right? Notice these things, mastery 20,000 points. Alright, I'm going to show you guys how to get more of this. So this is very important, very crucial. Now before I begin, some of you might have the question, what does this have anything to do with autoing a stage? Now it's very important. I made a goddamn mistake and I don't want you guys to do the same mistakes that I did. Alright, I wasted a bunch of AP, a whole lot of it. Okay, so how to get more mastery points? This thing is definitely shared amongst all your classes. Alright, they will only use this thing. Alright, so if you have a specific class that you enjoy using, want to focus on at the beginning of the stage, this is the thing that you need to farm plenty. Alright, if you go all the way, I can basically get her to 10 if I want to. So every single level will give you something in return. Alright, projectile plus 10%, magic defense, etc. So we're going to talk about that in the next video. So for now, I'm going to show you guys now 19,086, right? So if you change class, let's say if I look at hers, alright, so 19,000, so this is all shared. So mastery points ties in to your AP, very important. So mistake number one that I did was in main story. This is my progression so far. I know the chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3 is super easy, right? But my advice to you guys is do not auto them at all. It's very tempting to just leave the game on auto and just go do your thing. I know, that's what I did. If you guys are not aware yet, I'm gonna show you guys. We're gonna choose the easier chapter, alright? We're gonna choose this one out of here. Chapter 110, this will cost 6 AP, right? Okay, so let me bring her, alright, Princess Kaguya right here. So some of you might not notice, in battle, alright, when you use this thing, this 18 SP weapon, alright, so that weapon costs 18 SP. So that SP will immediately convert to mastery points after the battle. Alright, so notice I just used one more that costs 17. 18 plus 17, we have what, 35? Alright. And then let's go with one more 20 here. Boom. So 18 plus 17 plus 20. So that will give us 55, right? So I literally just use all of these weapons right here. So I hope you guys can observe. So by default, after this stage finish, I will get 55 mastery points. Simple as that. Alright, so I didn't notice about this. So if you auto, right? If you freaking auto, the game usually will not use that many AP, will not use as many weapons compared to when you are in manual mode. So usually the game will just select it very slow and then it will alternate between you and the other CPUs. Alright, you can see right here, 55 mastery earn. Alright, goal earn, 55 mastery earn. So that's because I use 118 SP weapon, 117 SP weapon and 120 SP weapon. So the more weapons you can use in a battle, alright, that consumes more SP, the better it is, because this stage consumes 6 AP, right? So ideally, if you can get more mastery for less AP, that would be the ideal way of you to farm your mastery points, which in then you can actually get plenty of it to try to power up your classes. Okay, so let's go to a different section. Why did I freaking exit right there? Alright, let's go to chapter 4. Alright, this one will be much more challenging. So once you reach chapter 4, I would say this one is much more manageable because you are not one-shotting the monsters anymore. You are spending more AP, 13 AP, but at the same time, you will also be getting more mastery because the monsters here are tougher. So the class, or maybe the weapons that you would want to have, alright, ideally, you want to have all these SR and S weapons, right? But when you are farming for mastery points, alright, this is something that I just found out. Ideally, you want to bring your lousiest weapon. Why is that? Because lousy weapon gives less output damage, and less output damage means that you can hit the monsters more time, and in turn, you will be able to consume more of the SP. So each weapon have their own individual SP number right next to them, right? So you can see this one costs 17, this sword costs 18, and so on. So the more weapons you can use in the battle, ideally, okay? So if you're not familiar yet, once you finish every single thing, you will have the option to resummon them again, and that is good. So now I finish one whole one, now I reload, and then now I go this, boom. Okay, and then now I select the S weapon. So choose the weaker ones if you can, like this one is a wind. So take note of the element as well. So preferably you use the A weapon as well. Alright, even though the A weapon, they cost less SP, yeah, but they also deal way less damage. So ideally, you will be able to, you know, get more mastery points in return. Okay, so now the stage is clear. I will show you guys how much average mastery I get right here. I got about 274. Alright, that is pretty significant compared to the previous stage. Now, if you auto a stage, which I freaking did for one whole day, okay, you are not being efficient. You are getting very little mastery, alright, by wasting equal amounts of AP, if that makes sense. So I find this very important, especially as a new player. Since I've made this mistake, I figured I'll make this video to warn you guys. Maybe you don't want to auto the stage. Maybe you want to manual all the stage and just tap on the weapons as many times as you can, as long as you have AP. Because once you go up to rank 40 plus like me, alright, once you have completed all of this story, alright, past chapter 3, now you're at chapter 4, you will start to see that AP is a real struggle, alright? I can only do the purification so many times, 8 hours every time it recharges. Starting early on, you might see, oh, I have unlimited AP, I don't have to worry about any freaking thing. No, you don't, alright? It's gonna get worse from there. Once you are mid, I don't know if I want to consider myself mid-game, alright? Once you are mid-game like me perhaps, then you're gonna start to see the struggle is gonna be different. You're gonna start struggling for AP, you know, and you might have things that you want to farm as well. For example, besides the regular story, I also sometimes try to go to the event right here. Alright, Shattered Memories is something that you guys should be farming, should be trying, because you are getting an S nightmare right here, obtainable nightmare, called the Clock Rabbit. So this is something that everyone should try. So I still haven't tried yet because I do not have any AP. But yeah, basically the dolls will come out laughing at you. Okay, so now let's have a look. Let's play through this. Verse 1, rating 10, AP is 6. Play as Alice to boost specialty weapon skill effectiveness. So if you play as Alice, you will get bonus. Alright, you do get some of the chrono medal. Alright, so later you will see in the exchange shop, somewhere in the, if I'm not mistaken, in menu, in the medal exchange, you can see one of these chrono medal, right? You can change some of this. Alright, so do keep that in mind. So right now that the event is going on, I feel like, oh, do I have to watch that again? I feel like at early on, alright, if you guys, since you guys have plenty of AP, any spare AP that you have, make sure you guys just farm some of these, alright? Farm as many of these as you can, instead of rushing through story mode, because by exchanging these coins, you can get good stuff as well. Okay, so let's see, what do we have? A couple of young rabbits. Again, I made a mistake right there, you see, I'm not getting any mastery points. I should have that. So ideally, alright, this one is all very easy, you can see. So I don't think it matters what weapon I use. The boss is gonna get one-shotted. Let me spam. Okay. Boom. Was that one shot? No? Still alive? Okay. Kill those nasty beasts. Pretty much one-shotted. Okay, so I feel like this game still lacks the quality of life. There's plenty of room for improvements. What? Okay, I do get 38 mastery. Clear using a water skill 3 times. That is gonna be hard for me because I am a bit too strong right now. I will see what I can do. Alright, I will see what I can do. I will need to use a weaker job class maybe. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it for this video. So make sure you guys do the event stage, and again, if you just started the game, please try to not auto as much because it's not efficient. Alright, you are getting more mastery points if you manual. If you don't believe me, you guys can try and test it out for yourself. As always, if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel for more future SINoALICE content. Have a nice day. Goodbye.